You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance. Of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone. Howdy, y'all. Happy Taco Tuesday Eve. How y'all doing? Toasted, hi. Howdy, Draco. How you doing? Happy Taco Tuesday Eve to you both. I hope you are having a wonderful one. And having a wonderful, had a wonderful weekend and end of the week last week. It's been a little bit, y'all. Oh my goodness. My goodness gracious. We thrive on sass? Hell yeah, you know it. I thought about that title. It's like, you know what? Yeah, the sass has come back to the Abbey. Let's, we 10 minutes in we threatened a monk, so living life, doing good, causing violence. It's perfect. But howdy, y'all. How are you all doing? Doing well, Draco? That's awesome to hear. Hope you all are doing well. Realistic, honestly, right? Right? I mean, if you can't sass an overly brown-nosing monk, then really, what are you doing with life? Oh, at least sunshine? I know, right? It's wild. The sun is still out. It's light coming in through the window over here. What the fuck? Oh, and yes, y'all, question of the week. What is your comfort food game? The game that you like to turn to and just kind of veg out at, Sunlight at this hour, right? We were, was it was Sunday night. Sunday night, it was pouring down rain. And like just overcast all day before that, and now it's fine. Nothing happened. Spring starts this month supposedly. We're gonna get like 5 more snows, and then it's gonna swap into an 80-degree day. Just you watch. Just you watch. Oh, let's see. Ark survival, nice. Don't starve, semi-mindless, so you can Tweak can tell you how it's you want to play. Nice, nice. I'm noticing like some similarities there for like kind of survival-y games. I mean, Ark Survival has survival in the name, but that's interesting. Do you what's your favorite um like survival genre, like balancing meters and whatnot. Game. Ooh, Stardew, nice. I got intimidated by Stardew when I booted it up. One, I turned it on. I don't know why I did this. I turned on one setting where like extra monsters spawn in the world. That was a fucking mistake. And two, I started like interacting with people. It's like, oh, you can find out what they like and when their birthday is. And it's like, oh my god, if I miss a character's birthday, I'm gonna feel so fucking bad. So that intimidated me to um to drop it after a couple hours of doing the mine. I've heard people play with the wiki open, which isn't normally a way how I play, at least for first playthrough. So I might try it again with that in mind, because I would just love to to figure out a good rhythm with the game before I get completely overwhelmed with everything else. Basically, any survival game you can crank the mods with. Ooh, mods make the game nice. I'm not a huge modder either. What is y'all have like a favorite a game, like a perfect example of like a game that's made better with mods, or like your favorite example of that? I will say Resident Evil 2 replacing Mr. X with Thomas the Tank Engine, it's pretty good. That's one of my favorite ones that I've seen. Or having X gonna give it to you every time he shows up, having that play, like just chef's kiss. Automates most stuff. Ooh, I've been a huge PC player in my life, so I'm not like Steam. I buy stuff on and I play it through. Like with Pentiment, it's mainly like less like 3D heavy stuff. I need to give the workshop a look. Gary's mod. Ooh, oh yeah. I mean, Gary's mod. Yeah, I mean that's a game that would be technically would be horrible without mods. So you got it. Technically correct. Oh, I've seen prop hunt done, and I think that was done in Gary's mod. That always looked fun. Your husband playing Pentiment now. Ooh, all the reading but got really sucked in. Nice. I I will say, let's see, I think about midpoint or maybe towards the end of last stream, I started my gripe sesh about, I didn't know that all this stuff would fast forward time and all that stuff. I've come to think, because that's when I thought the game was ending, and I was like, I feel like I've missed so much just accidentally. And while I have missed a lot, I feel like um I feel like now that I know the game didn't wasn't gonna end right there, that it's like, okay, maybe they give you a lot of things to do. You're meant to miss a lot, and you're probably not meant to figure out who did the murders in Act 1. Like Act 2, we're coming back, and who knows, maybe another murder is gonna happen. Because I think, since we know that it has 3 acts, I think that the game might follow a structure of, we were the apprentice, now we have an apprentice, and then we play as the apprentice in Act 3, potentially. That's my theory. But that's awesome. Pentiment's so cool. You have Game Pass, don't you, Toasted? And let's see. Comfort game for myself. Comfort food game. I have an answer for one in the past. Crackdown 2. Open world game. And you're like a superpowered cop, essentially. Your husband does what you share. Okay, I mean technically that's yours as well, but nice. That's a great way to experience Pentiment. I'm so fucking glad. Okay, back Crackdown 2 later. That's less important than this topic. I'm so glad that Game Pass is starting to like see games like experiments like Pentiment and like Hi-Fi Rush come out. I'm really excited to see what Double Fine does. Since Game Pass is an outlet for them as well. Like, it feels like little experimental games, or I mean, Pentiment's like 16 hours long if playing at a moderate pace. I'm playing at a snail's pace, so it's gonna be way longer. But like narrowly scoped games. Yeah, Age of Double A, right? Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm glad that stuff is starting to be released on that. That like first party stuff, it's like, what's the risk? Right? What's the risk? You could put a game out there. It's another feather in your cap, you know? And yeah, I'm super excited to see what Double Fine truly does with it. It's gonna be neat. I'm super interested because I feel like we hear about like game sales being cannibalized by Game Pass, um, things like that, which I think would be true of even like the PlayStation Plus offerings as well. I'm not including games with gold because games with gold were always like years old. Odd games, games that really weren't going to sell much anyway. But like now there's like no risk for first party games, or less risk. Maybe not no risk. I'm excited. I'm really interested. But yeah, Crackdown 2 was my comfort food game for a really tough time um in my life. Open world game. You're a super powered like cop basically. You just run around and you can collect like little orbs that buff your like different stats and whatnot. It was just a ton of fun. I loved it. Always would, yeah. What about Mindshare? Yeah. Subscription and first party games, exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing, it needs to be Hey Rod, welcome. Odious, hey there. Happy Taco Tuesday Eve to you both. You're here for Eiffel Towers? Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Merriman, welcome. It's good to see you. Happy Taco Tuesday Eve to y'all. Okay, your comfort game is Lone Sales. Nice. And y'all, if you aren't already, what are you doing? You need to go and give the amazing bean, Rod Johnston, a follow and check him out when he is live. Super awesome streamer. You still playing through the Yakuza games? Absolutely amazing person. Funny as hell and does a great dinosaur cosplay, as you can see. Thank you, Toasted, for just like putting that in right away. Start Yakuza 4? Hell yeah. That's awesome. What's your favorite Yakuza game been so far? Because you've played a couple of them now, right? Oh. I'm meaning to give Lone Sales more of a chance. I picked it up when it first came out on Game Pass, and I don't think I just had the attention span for it at the time. But I want to give it another shot. Because I know you've mentioned it a couple times, Mary, and it always looked like an interesting one. Yakuza 0's been your favorite. Ooh, nice. Nice. Um, recently, well, I've just about completed the non up to the DLC, so the base game of Vampire Survivors on Xbox because it's on Game Pass. So I thought, you know what? Why not get some Achievos for this? Ooh, oh, nice. You're up to 4 as well? Been holding off because 3 hurt? Oh, jeez. Nice, nice, nice. There are I don't know how many there are, but aren't there, like, a lot of Yakuza games? I know that's a series that I never really heard a lot of until, like, the last couple years, it's like, "Holy shit, everyone loves it." Oh, let's see. Yeah, so I got basically all of the achievements for the base game of Vampire Survivors. That's been my, um, post-stream late night, I should go to bed, but I keep playing game. And that was been a lot of fun, and I picked up, Hitman 3 because 'cause I've seen a lot of the, freelancer mode, so Hitman's version of a roguelike. I've been seeing a lot of people play that, and I played Hitman 1 and 2, and I own those, and then 3's on Game Pass. I wanted to give it a shot, and I love it and I hate it. Because it's a true roguelike or roguelite, and I need I get punished. And when I get punished in those games, my like of the game just flips. It inverts completely. So like if I'm really liking it and then like I get punished, it's like whoop. Whoop. Where are you? Get that in. Contextual button press is gonna screw you. Oh, it's more like so I don't know. I know the maps from Hitman 1 very well. I know the maps from Hitman 2 kinda well. I know the maps from Hitman 3 not at all. And I got greedy. I get greedy and I think something's gonna go one way and it doesn't, or like get spotted. There's a couple of times I've been spotted like super quickly and I've just had to basically just exit the level. Never been good at oh, gotcha. There's a lot. And like Hitman, they've gotten better at it. Hitman 1, there was a lot of waiting. Now, there are still a lot of waiting, but it feels like they've sped up. Like if you're waiting for like an NPC to hit a specific part in the route, feels like they've gotten better at not making you wait super long for that to happen. Which I appreciate. I appreciate. Um, I really like it. Oh, and I missed a whole lot too. You read comfort food? Decided on the haven't decided the games. Just said burritos. Goddamn. I mean, burritos are good. I got pizza. I can't get burritos. Like I said, it was pouring down rain last night, and I wanted to get pizza. And I was also well, I also got knocked out because of like a semi migraine slash headache. So I basically crashed on the couch from 6 p.m. to 10. No, from like 5, probably around 5 p.m. to 10. And it was pouring down rain even then, so I couldn't get pizza. Oh, master of stealth and patience. Oh no. Oh, Inshin was really good. Ooh, that's like a dragon, right? Or am I thinking of something else? Or is that a completely separate entry? Um, now you want burritos? I mean, yeah. It's been discounted as Japanese GTA. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it doesn't. I didn't get that vibe really at all from it. It seems a lot more story focused than GTA, which I mean, GTA does have stories, but they're mainly filler. Oh, Like a Dragon Inshin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I thought I remembered that title. Yeah, right. Because Yakuza 7 is also called Like a Dragon. Oh, nice. Giant gangly loud dork. Yeah, super stealth. Oh, I mean, it's fun. It's fun at least. Hitman, even if you don't know what you're doing, I wouldn't recommend freelancer mode because that roguelike gets hard. Um, if you just want to go in there and just blow shit up. Because you basically it's you die and you restart over. You lose any weapons that you took with you, but if you've stored items at your base, then those progress, those stay around. But it fucking sucks because I had you don't have any silenced weapons. You don't have any weapons to start out with or tools. And I had a silenced pistol and I fucked up in a run and I lost my silenced pistol because I brought that on the mission. And it pissed me off so bad. Oh. Oh my goodness. It is a lot more story. Yeah, that's what I've seen. And I wasn't sure how I would like they do voice acting for some, but then other times it's just, text. I wasn't sure how I'd like that, but I think they did a really good job on that. Tried a few times. Yeah, I mean, and I don't know what it is. Games don't really hit me that well. The only game, maybe not the only game, but the game that I can think of that gets me 100% of the time is Hellblade. I played that game twice, cried at it twice. I've watched it played 3 times, cried at it 3 times. Oh. You just have to hit, man. What's the problem? Yeah, well, yeah. Can't wait for the second Hellblade. I know. I'm so excited. I really interested to see what they do with it. God, the trailers that they released with that music, Rod, has been so fucking incredible. I'm glad that they've kind of gone quiet for a while. Um, because I just want to like experience the game when it comes out. I don't want to like have any of that build up or anything in my head of what it's going to be like. You cried every damn thing. I mean, I'm partly dead inside, so there's that. Uh, Watching the rerun of Little Misfortune with Zeke playing it. Oh damn, Little Misfortune's another one. That one. Ooh, I need to watch Zeke play it. I love whenever I go into someone new's channel and I look for their VODs. Little Misfortune and Until Dawn are 2 games that I always look for because if they have those in VODs, I know it's going to be fun. You avoid trailers for most things these days? Yeah. Movies you can't fucking trust at all. It's ridiculous how bad movie trailers are. Just played it? Ooh, I have to check her playthrough out. That's awesome. I love whenever someone new stumbles onto Little Misfortune. It's like, especially no knowledge going in, just game was recommended, and it's like so excited. It's like I know where you're gonna get hit, and I want to be here for the ride. Oh, I think it's on YouTube. Oh, okay, I'll check it out. Checks it out. Check it out. Yeah, and then it's yikes forever after that, right? 100%. Do I have that?
Oh, yikes forever.
I replayed the game just to grab that sound bite. 2 of them were Yakuza. Whoa, only 4 games since you started playing games. Nice. I love that. Yikes forever. That is so good, and the fact that the voice actress is one of the people at the company. She's the artist at the company and like the co-founder of their dev studio. It's so good. The hamster strip club. Oh my god. My first playthrough, I did not go to the hamster strip club. Because you have to do something specific to go there. And I saw that in my second playthrough, was like, whoa, I chose the wrong option because this is incredible. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My goodness gracious. Oh. Well, y'all, let me see. Let me pop open that game real quick. Where? Oh yeah, it's not on my desktop. I forget every time. Oh, that's sad. One of the games I have installed is leaving Game Pass soon. I need to pick that up. Paradise Killer. I fucking love that game. It's it won't be around forever, which is sad. Oh, I saw a quote. Oh god. It's perfect. You know? Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Oh, your favorites, Go Give Yourself a Fuck. Now that's a good one too. That's really good. Oh, but if I turn this way, you can see the giant pimple in the middle of my forehead. Yeah. Maybe I'll put the screen over here just so that it gets washed out in the light. That was a solid start to the year. It truly was. Oh my goodness. All right. Where are we at here? Think. Camera didn't move, so that means it's working. Yeah. Unicorn magic. Yeah. That and the glitter everywhere. That game is it's so good. I'm really glad that they made that game. Cuz it's a lot better than Franbo. I really liked Franbo, but Franbo was messy and it did that it did puzzles. Like it had some like truly obscure puzzles. I don't know anyone who's played that game who's played Franbo that hasn't had to look at least one of the puzzles up. Cause oof. Yeah, way better than Franbo, right? Yeah. Stupid hut puzzle. I know. Oh my god. And I think I was in your chat that day and I gave you bad advice too because I forgot the goddamn puzzle. Because it's the whole thing is like one giant puzzle and you can only do one step at a time. You can't, skip anything and sequence break. It's all one after the other and it's just goddamn. I know, Odious. I still feel bad. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me see if I can get the controller to be recognized. I see. I don't get how this happens. I leave the controller connected. There we go. Look at that. Yeah. I leave the controller connected constantly. I never unplug it. And it's like, no worries. I'm glad to be normal anyway. Steam's been real bad with controllers lately. Man, that's unfortunate. All right. Let's dive back in. I almost said dig back in, but we're going to be diving. I got to adjust a couple things 1 second. That out of the way. That. Oh no. I'd be very concerned, Rod. The glitter continues. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Pardon me. Yes, the Act 2. Oh. Okay, let's see. What happens if I just hit X? So we are 7 years later. We are now a respected artist. Probably not respected in Curacao because we kind of left it in disgrace. But now we have our own apprentice. So let's see how that goes. Hannah. Hello. Hello, Andreas. How are you enjoying your stay? Wonderful, Hannah. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Why not? Oh, good. You're in the best room we have. I'm glad it's to your liking. Was there anything else? No, thank you. Until later. Until then. I don't know why that had to be remembered. Is it there gonna be like a were you an ass and complained about your room examination later? Billion. Good day, Master Mailer. Good day. Nico. Oh shit, we can talk to Nico. Oh, it is. Uh. Oh no. the great glittering of TC 2023. I know you didn't get flagged, but hey. Oh. Oh yeah, PlayStation controllers get real funny. Get real funny. The glitter wars. Gonna be like all glitter. Oh my goodness. But hey, at least, right? You'll be glittering up a hotel room and clogging up a hotel room's shower drain with glitter. And not your own. At least I hope that's true. It would if you get glitter bombed that bad, just rent a motel room or a hotel room for the night. Just to get rid of all that goddamn glitter. Oh, not wrong. They probably have like a good drain system for glitter. It's in everything. It's in everything. Coming to a TwitchCon near you. Indeed. Glitter glue? Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, we're right. Oh, they're going to be like, I've seen a lot of glitter in my time, but I've never seen somebody completely covered head to toe in glitter, leaving a trail behind them as they leave. Oh. Ah. Master Mailer, is it? Hello and welcome to the I hit the button. Why did I hit the button? I was reading it. I am Nico Berger. I own this land house, and I run it with my wife, Hannah, and our son, Killian. I believe my boy helped you to your room. Is it to your liking? It's lovely, thank you. Why would I be an ass? I gotta be an ass to the monks, not the people around town, because everybody hates the monks. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. When you arrived in town, one of the locals said you lived here a few years back. Yes, I worked for the Abbey as an artist. Ah, I see. Whoa. Wait, what? I thought I turned that off. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Sorry. 1 second, Rod. Where's... I spelled that right. Whoop. Oh, it dislikes you so much. Probably that's for Toasty. Oh, okay. I mean, to be fair, shorturl.at does look like something that should be flagged. uh, yeah, Automon's back right at you. Oh fuck! I gotta click back in the game. I'll get this down eventually. There. I heard that you were involved in solving a murder, and I got a man killed because of it. Yes, out of necessity. The wrong man was being accused of the crime, a friend of mine. Are you trying to ask me to solve a murder? Let's just go full on. Do you need a murder solved? No, I never mind. Well, I'll leave you to your day. Just showing you the glitter you're buying? Oh, God. Yeah, Draco, you may be off the hook today. Oh. Until later. Until then. You doing all right? Just cleaning your sword in public, huh? Hello, Andreas. You mind doing that in your room, sir? Kind of weird. Okay, goodbye. Automod is your arch nemesis. Always and forever. Look, this flower. Brother Wolshov uses thyme in almost all of the Abbey's cooking. Maybe it's because it grows so easily here. I like to imagine that I'm just telling that to the apprentice. Oh, 2 steps. Just do it. Nike. You know it's the right thing. I don't understand why this is so hard for you. Otto, I'm scared. It's dangerous to cross the abbot. Would you prefer the alternative? Crossing me? You don't need to do that, Otto. I understand. I'm just saying. Andreas! Andreas Mailer? Mailer? I hardly know her. He was. Toasted, you saw it too, right? You totally saw it. Profile. Rod, it doesn't matter. Every stream, no matter what, you could go into a brand new channel and Automod would be right on you. I don't understand why this is so hard for you, Gig. Yeah, he is a Boy Scout. Oh, we're going door to door selling popcorn. It's good to see you again, old friend. Otto, you're looking well. This is my apprentice, Kaspar Ziegler, from Salzburg. Good day. Ah, that answers that. I thought he might be your son. I've been gone 7 years. This kid is probably at least 12. You think I could have a 12-year-old son in 7 years? Oh, Draco, thank you so much. It's got a hit list. Yeah, yeah. Automod has a hit list. Indeed. We don't grow them that fast, even in Nuremberg. Yeah, thank you, Gabe. I've only been married 7 years. Oh, we have to have 2 years of just honeymooning. That one likes to come up, sure. Doesn't it, Odious? I think we have 25 quotes now. I caught up with the ones from the last couple streams. So, just saying, there might be an interesting one for you there, Odious. Yeah, sucks to suck. I see that sippy emote. No, we don't grow them that fast. They grow fast enough around here. I figured that might be appropriate. You can thank Goat for that one. Goat did the perfect the perfect quote for there. Oh. God. Resident Evil 0 sure was the start of a lot of things for us. Eva and I just had our first. Little Otto. We call him Ottits. Otts? Oots? Oots. Congratulations to you both. That's wonderful news. You know, it really did. I'm just a culmination of what Resident Evil 0 did to me. Just one amalgamation, like a big lump of leeches. Thank you. It's been a trial with Dad gone, but Clara and Ursula help out where they can. Holy shit, we get to see older Ursula. She's not gonna be this little tiny thing puttering around. I'm sorry to hear about your father. Why are they giving me these like empathetic and then like dismissive answers? Surely there could be like a different spectrum of like, oh, I'm so sorry. Or like, huh, sucks. Anyway, that's life. At least he's with the Lord now, free of his aches and pains. I know Eva wrote to you about my father's death, Andreas. Why didn't you write back? I'm sorry, I just. Things got busy after I left Tassing. At least apologize, you piece of shit. God. Sorry to interrupt, but I should be heading back. Yeah. Who the fuck is he? Is that Martin? I feel like I should remember. Yeah, it is Martin. Yeah. God damn it, Andreas. I can remember his name better than you. I don't. Right, Odious? We got to see if the locked up old lady's still there. Or if, like, this whole town's just been, like, covered in her shit because of the the sluice in the floor. Oh, don't trouble yourself. It's me, Martin. Remember? Oh, yes, of course. Hello, Martin. The drainage. Hello. Sorry to run, but I have to get these sheep back to the farm. As much as I love whiling away the hours in the meadow, I have a lot to attend to. That we're just standing out in the middle of the rain. Like, I don't think that A, it's easy for people to get warm in this time, and B, it's easy for people to get dry in this time. So, we're all gonna die. We're just sitting here standing, talking in the rain. That kid's a goner. Look at him. He's just like skin and bone. One like whooping cough comes by, he's gone. Otto, I'll see you at the meeting later. Andreas? Until later. Wait, the last time I saw Martin was in this meadow. He was sneezing. Seemed to hate being here. But now he loves it. Strange. It's almost like people change, Andres. Especially when you don't have the mindset of once a thief, always a thief. You allow people to kind of grow and become someone else. It's wild. It's just wild what can happen if you treat people like people. Personal growth? What? Is it strange or are you just confused? Thank you, inner monologue. Am I confused? Are you? Sorry. I love that internal monologue for like, wait, am I confused? And then the inner monologue goes, are you? Like, oh, I've never felt so seen before. Yeah, they grew up and didn't turn into a shit lord. Exactly, right? Dear Lord. Let's just say good to see you. It sounds like my right. Am I confused? Are you? Oh, Lordy. Pain in my goddamn ass. Oh. So that's what question yourself means. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, what's this about a meeting? All day, every day. Oh. Yeah, what about yeah, what's this about a meeting? Is he gonna get defensive? You picked an interesting time to visit. Come by the town commons in a while. I think you'll be interested to hear what I have to say. Actually, I was just on my way to see Klaus. Tell him to come too. He's been dragging his feet. Until later. Bum, bum, bum. No. Ah, the great foot statue of Curacao. Praise the feet. Ah, the many-petaled cinquefoil? 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 It grows so easily. Some consider it a weed. Still, I think it has a certain charm. Yeah, why do we hate things that grow easily and call them weeds? Oh, Schlau, you're still here. God damn, perfect. 20 out of 10. Got to pet a cat at 2 different points in the game. I just got an achievement for petting 5 animals. Fuck yeah, game. What a stunning collection of wildflowers. They all grow so plentifully in the meadow. Am I going to the Abbey? Where am I going? Okay, nope. That one. Stop by. Should Klaus's house. What the fuck is Klaus's house? Give me that map. Okay, Abbey. Oh, fuck me. Drucker house. I go to the Drucker house? Klaus Drucker, right? Shit. Back. Farquaad and Pinocchio wandering around. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. Yeah, church and the Druckers. Okay, let's see what's going on with this church. God, that fucking kid. Andreas, I heard you were back in Tassing. God bless you. Thank you, Father. I sneeze a lot. God bless you, Father Thomas. It was good to see you again. Good morning, Father. You're not going to try to get me to come to Mass, are you? Pain in my Mass. Hopefully this visit will be less eventful than your last. I mean, it wasn't a visit. I kind of stayed for an apprenticeship, so... You know... I wasn't just like in... It wasn't like a quick in and out thing. Giggity. Tassing has enough going on as it is. We have our bonfire for St. John's Eve tomorrow night. People get all up in sorts. People get up to all sorts of mischief. Phone, stop fucking... Goodbye. And then it's my job to hear their confessions in the days that follow. Bonfire of the Shenanigans is immediately what I thought too, Toasted. Instead of the vanities. Not to mention the grumbling the peasants are making. Jesus, guy. Just going around calling people peasants. That's just talk, brother. No need to scare our guests with such things. I'm sure if there is trouble, Master Mailer will be the first to stick his nose in it. I do like sniffing out trouble. I'm not going to threaten him again. I'm not going to threaten him again, okay? He was the guy. I threatened him immediately upon seeing him again. And I don't want him... Eventually, this town's going to kill me. And they're going to say that I was the one. They're going to put me to execution and say that I was the one who did all the murders because I'm pissing off everybody. So he is an asshole. I'm just going to say, why are you such an asshole? I'm just not going to threaten him with, unless you want me to break your nose. You've no appreciation for how privileged your life is. True, but that doesn't mean you have to be an asshole to everybody. It's easy for you to come and go. You don't have to live with the consequences. After Fenric was executed, Father Abbot made Matthew the new prior. Fenric may have been annoying, but Matthew's even worse. Thanks for that. Yeah, because it's my fault that I gave testimony that, hey, this guy had a connection, had motive for murdering the Baron. I didn't give a weapon. I didn't give means. I didn't give anything. Right? Actually, maybe somebody is forcing him to be a monk. I can't remember. All I know is that he's like, if I just can live out the next 30 years of being a monk, then I'll just be on easy street. Which, is a mood. But, like, it's not my fault that, that Fenric was executed, because I gave such flimsy evidence that surely um, anyone anyone could have dismissed what I said. There's no he could just leave and say he was anyone. True. That's very true. There's not even phone calls. We had a brother ran away from the abbey. At least I think he continued to run. Because I caught him in flagrante delicto with another brother. And he was like, whoa, too much drama. I gotta head out. Which, it's fair. God, if you could just be like, hey, this is too much drama for me. I'm just going to go, skip out to the next town and live a completely new life. God, imagine if you could do that today. It would have been better for everyone if you had simply allowed Brother Piero to die. Guy, you have no sense of justice. None. None! And Brother Piero was a straight shooter, and he deserved much better in this life than being talked down to by Brother Fenric and the Baron. But hey, both of his critics conveniently died. Look at that. After all, he had only a few years left anyway. You are a buffoon and a coward who hides behind his habit. Get that straight shade thrown in his face. Dear Lord. You can't even, like, this shade is so all-encompassing. You're not even going to be able to see the fucking sun for a week, my guy. Wander around this shade. Live with this for the rest of your life. Friends, there's no need for such ire. You really don't like this guy? Right? Brother guy is a real piece of work. Watch, it turns out he's the fucking murderer. I also don't like Father Thomas, mainly because he is a cog in the system that locks up women for having very, very interpretive dreams, and is their caregiver and interpreter of their visions. So, kind of Yucksville. I could deal with both of these guys no longer being around. If I'm being honest. Forgive me, Father Thomas. I let my passions get the better of me. Besides, that's not even why I came down here. He wishes he was cool enough to be the murderer. That's true. That's true. He probably wouldn't actually go through with anything. Besides, there's no way he had the upper body strength to actually wang the Baron so bad that he died. I actually came to speak to you on the abbot's behalf, Andreas. What are you fucking doing at the church? Father Granot would like to invite you to come to the library tomorrow morning if you're interested in purchasing some of our books. I'll take anything you got on French smut. I know you guys had a pretty good selection last time I was here. I'll clean you out. Give me all your French smut. I went to France. I learned it. We want your money, exactly. Yeah. Oh, you made something of yourself since we last saw you. Would you like to, be welcomed back and, maybe give a donation for some books? Maybe. Oh, damn. Although, to be fair, that French smut's extra smutty. 100%. It's got to be the good stuff. The good stuff. To be fair to the Abbey, though, like, they need all the money they could get. Their main patron was murdered 7 years ago. So, I can understand them, coming to me with their tail between their legs, being like, hey, I know we said some things and we were, holier than thou. But money? Peace? Please, money? The abbot just had me run off, and now he wants me back? I can't know the mind of the Father Abbot. I just do what he asks. Isn't that convenient for you, Guy? The library is not quite ready yet, as it does not see much use. If you could come by tomorrow morning, Mother Illuminata can show you what's available. Illuminata. Mother Illuminata. Yes, since Mother Cecilia passed a few years ago. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I suppose Illuminata knows the library better than anyone. All right. Tell him to expect me. I'm sure he'll be overjoyed. Guy, I refuse to read any sarcasm in that. You're a good one. Slap him on the back. Slap him on the back. And Andreas, I apologize for my harsh words before. It was rash. Yes, you are rash. I mean, what? Brother Piero was a pious man and a skilled artist. We miss him. And he did not deserve to be pinned for a murder. You know? You know? Oh, I'm sure, right? Yeah. Back of the head. Or top of the head. He's got the nice monk haircut. I appreciate you saying that. I miss him too. Excellent. I'm so glad you two were able to work things out. Father Thomas turns around and just one punch right to Father Guy's face. Refer to Guy's face, not Father Guy. Yeah. Everything is fine now. Yeah. Once. That's why Guy's so fucking two-faced. He won't. All of his, like. Whenever he is himself, he's that. He's snarky. He's pessimistic. He's the worst in people. He sees the worst in you and he's gonna call you, call you on everything. 1 second, Toasted. Let me get you that. He is a bee. But he gets reprimanded even a tiny bit. He folds completely. Completely folds. And will do anything to get in the good graces of everyone. He's got no opinions. Nah, you just like that guy enough. Right to the back of the skull. You're against that. I mean, he does kind of deserve it. Yes, I think so. Why? A private matter. I don't think I missed what he said to Father Thomas. Oops. Oh, of course. Of course. Until tomorrow. God bless you, Andreas. I sneeze a lot. Thank you. God damn it. I like that I take 2 steps that way. 2 steps to the right. Cutscene / invitation. 2 steps to the left. Cutscene / invitation. Town comments. Not yet. I gotta see the truckers. Whee! Fucking hell. Where are the truckers at? Is this the truckers? Okay. Should die for your convenience. Right? Like, yeah. Like, that whole, like, stance of, like, hey, because you looked into something that was obviously a frame job and someone else died because of it, my life sucks more. Thanks a fucking lot. It's like, dude, I'm just trying. You would let a man die to cover up a crime just because you're slightly inconvenienced now. Fucking world would be better off without him. Hello, Klaus. The typesetters. Da, da, da. Andreas. I'm sorry, Klaus. I know it's been a long time. 7 years. 7 years and nothing from my friend Andreas. Kinda suck. He just watches all the drama. We're such a bad influence on him. That's what I feel like he's going to be the person we play in the 3rd act, and he's just going to be a summation of our horrible personality. First Bert, then Mary, just after Magdalene was born. My wife always thought highly of you. I can't believe you didn't write back after I told you they had passed. I'm sorry, I should have written. Guess you should have. Too late for that now, though. Boop-de-bop, boop-blah. Oh, hello. She likes you. Your business seems to have grown. What are you printing? The 12 articles. They are originally written by Swabian peasants who are demanding changes from their lords. Oh, look at these fancy folks. Freedom from serfdom, freedom to hunt and use the woods as God intended, freedom from compulsory labor, abolition of the inheritance tax, fair appraisal of rent, the return of property to common use and ownership. Bavaria isn't Swabia, but their complaints are just as valid for the peasants of Tassing. The age of pamphlets has begun. We're pamphleting looking all over the place. We're going to be out there on lawns handing it out. The laws may not be just, but they are the laws. I fear the people of Tassing are putting themselves in peril. This must be what Otto was talking about. He wanted me to bring you along. I feel like that. Is that worth even saying? Like, hey, I know that you want to change the status quo, but you know it's kind of dangerous because people in power really like the status quo. Like, I feel like that's talking down to him because, duh, he's a peasant and he knows that it's fucking peril. Like, oh my god. He's lived this. Yeah, it's a huge duh, right? Like, he's lived this life for a lot longer than we've been alive. He gets it. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. Yes, he's asked. I may come, I may not. The abbot has been squeezing the peasants for years. Now he's squeezing the townsfolk, and we're pushing back. Fuck yeah, man. Do it. Your sleepyhead can't eat. Oh no. Oh no, Odious. Man, that fucking sucks. I'm sorry. God, I had a fucking migraine yesterday. That is not fun. I hope that you maybe get some rest or whatever you get cozy, whatever you can do to make yourself just a little bit better, man. Yeah. Got a migraine 2 days ago. Oh god. Fucking hate that. Abbott having so much power. It's fucking church, man. In these days it owned everything. Remember Abbott was the one who was charging them raising their taxes last time we were there. And we stole from the abbot to pay their increased taxes. A little bit of Robin Hood. God. Their cause is righteous, Andreas. You haven't seen the Gertners lately. You should visit them. And Otto had you print these? Yes. Why? Well, I didn't think you could read. He can't, but just about everyone else in town can. He speaks. I print. Just trying to do my part, I suppose. Fuck yeah, man. I'm sorry, I'm still not in the mood for this late reunion. Come back for dinner tomorrow. You should go to the Commons. Hear what Otto has to say. It's worth hearing. Oh god, Odious, no. Of course, I will see you soon then. Be good while we're gone, Magdalene. Oh, is that gonna fucking tilt him off? It may, but I want to try it. Will you be good? Gab gab groo. Oh, we skipped over the time for sexting. Now it's nun time. Oh. Oh, that's the dead end. I need to go this way for the Gertner. Right? Sexting and nuns. They go hand in hand, really. Town Commons. Yeah, Gertner, there we go. I recognize that wall anywhere. That wall's not very kept up with. Oh. Behind Town Commons. Oh, that's where everybody is. Oh. Oh, interesting. Yeah, no. Fucking history of America and the church. When the two intermingle, not great. Oh, natives and the frescoes on their walls. Oh. Of course, because they get to write the they get to write history. Yeah. Many time in growing up in Catholic school. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't blame you. That smiling, that whole kind of literal whitewashing of history of like everything's fine. Nobody mind all the horrible shit that we did and that we're just not going to teach anybody about or talk about, because if we kind of looked into it a little bit more, people would realize how fucking corrupt and shitty we are. Yeah. Oh. So many people. Everyone listen. We all know why we're here. Nothing I'm going to say will be a surprise. Nothing I'm going to say hasn't already been spoken behind closed doors, whispered to your neighbors. Nothing I'm going to say is untruthful. So it's time we started saying it openly. Year after year, the Abbey has found new ways to tax the peasants. Piece by piece, the Abbey has taken away our rights to use God's force to support our families. Law after law gets heaped upon us. Restrictions on how we can pay rent. Limits on where we can move. Who we can wed. And now the death tax, which once claimed only our best animal and garment, takes half our estate. There's a fucking death tax? When they said that the only two true things, or things that you can expect in life, is death and taxes, I didn't think that they meant combined. Jesus fuck. Oh, yeah, good work, church. Just fucking. It's been sus from the start. You're gonna go bury yourself. I don't think that the church needs to worry about that. I'm sure there are like grave maintenance fees as well. Oh yeah, it's got to be done in hallowed ground. Fucking, you gotta pray your ass out of purgatory. It's true. It's true. I mean, if you're lucky, you'll get more than your ass, but they can only like really, really guarantee your ass getting out. Which, you know, it's fine. Fucking hell. No consideration for widows. No consideration for children. See, like, what the fuck? There's no... What is the point of a society if you're not going to have a safety net for shit like this? Like, for shit happening. You save anything, save my ass, right? Oh, you build a hobbit home when they could bugger off. But you're not going to invite them in for, you know, 11sies? What about the town council? The Rathus? Surely that is a sign that the abbot wishes to share his power, to listen to our grievances. God. You poor naive people. You have such a good heart, Ulrich. You always want to see the best in people. But no. They keep the status quo. And they are a convenient scapegoat. The council is a way for the abbot to divide us, to pit a favored few against the many. Exactly. They meter out praise for staying in line, for not asking questions. No, and all the potatoes is mine. Only, I mean, if you're going to boil them, mash them, and stick them in a stew, good on you. This is not a charity. No, only greed and desperation drive Father Gurneau. Fucking true. Father Gurneau sucks. I know, I've known him personally. Fucking sucks. You'd think that if the abbot could, he'd steal a dead man's soul from heaven himself. And when we protested, what did Father Gurneau do? He locked the shrine of St. Moritz. He won't allow the people of this town, the farmers of this land, to pray before the relic. Make him into hash browns and cakes. Oh, fuck yeah. Now, when we most need the intercession of our saint, the abbot has shut us out. Father Gurneau's actions aren't just, they're Christian. We've endured this abuse for too long. It's time we let the abbot know we won't take it anymore. Cue, twisted sister, we aren't going to take it. Too right, here, yes, this has to stop. Let's fix this. Stop, this is foolish. Soldiers are already patrolling nearby towns. If you push against the abbey, you will incur the Duke's wrath. You could get this town razed and everyone killed. Hannah's right. The Duke is a powerful force in Bavaria. You're playing a dangerous game, Otto. You lot are no match for trained soldiers. If you don't relent, you'll be ground into dust like the Swabian peasants. Swabian? Yeah, but then who will pay the taxes? It's a good point. Listen, they can't raise this town. We raise it ourselves. We raise this town, kill all the animals, burn all the gold, and mix it with like impure metals and bury that. They'll not get a fucking dime out of us. You might not need 2 arms though. It's true, you know. Or, you know, take out a leg, that kind of stuff. Don't be shy. Speak up if you have a cause. Or if you have cause. Hey, Martin! We won't be overrun. The peasants of Salzburg were able to take the city and have their cause heard. If the people can get the Archbishop of Salzburg to listen to them, then we can do the same with the abbot. Oh, so we shouldn't just murder the abbot. Okay. I was gonna suggest that. I'll play that one close to the chest. That's plan B. Just a plan B. Master Andreas, do you think my family in Salzburg is alright? They put up a good fight, Casper. Maybe your brother will have a good war story next time you visit. That's a very machismo way of putting it. And I don't think that's really comforting. I don't know, Casper. We can find out. Yeah. All right. It may not have been the right thing to say. Time for a march on the bishop. Enough is enough. We can't stand by while the abbot continues treating us poorly. People all over Swabia are taking back their God-given rights. Why shouldn't we do the same? Probably comforting at the time. A righteous cause. Martin's right. We deserve better. We can do this. Well spoken, Martin. Everyone ought to consider what he said. Martin has proved dependable these last few years. But if words of men can't persuade you, perhaps a sign from a greater power will. The abbot may have locked us out of our saint shrine, but God has shown me that he is with us. Don't point to me. I think that's all I should say for now. Thank you all for coming. Okay, good. I really didn't want to be their goddamn sign of God. Thank God for that. Good day, Andreas. Clara, it's been too long. It's lovely to see you again. Yeah. Hello, Andreas. I'm surprised to see you after your long absence from Tassing. At this rate, we thought we'd never see you again. What can I say? I miss the alpine air and the people, of course. I was on the road back to Nuremberg, actually. I wondered how you all were getting along. I was gone too long. I'm sorry for not sending word of my arrival. Thank you all for coming. Exactly. Fuck. I want to say I miss the air and the people. How could you not? We're in the middle of a strange season. Strange indeed. Ah, you found the Gertners. Indeed I have. I know them well. Your speech was very rousing, Otto. I swear they get better each time. I hope the Duke doesn't catch word of this, Otto. The town could suffer for it. Let's go with that. We're past the point of caring, Mailer. Oh, if you were in our position, you'd understand that. You're right, it's not my place to judge. I'm just concerned. It's appreciated, but we know the risks. Finally, I'm gonna pass a persuasion check. Oh. Fuck yeah. Otto, did you really see a sign from God? Is that true? It is, Andreas. I swear it. You vote for burning it all down, right? It's perfect. Come talk to me later. I'll tell you what I can. All right? Andreas. Anyway, Andreas, you and yours should come by the house for supper. He'd be delighted to have you. That sounds wonderful. We'll be there, Clara. Skip the nuns. Go right to Vespers. Go to the Gertners first. I almost said support. It's like, no, that's not that word. Andres. Andreas, you're back in Tassing. Just for a few days, I wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero. Oh, yes. Brother Piero. What a talent with color. I'm sorry, Andreas. He was a sweet old man. I talk to him sometimes on my breaks up at the Abbey. I'm surprised Prior Fenric didn't give you an earful. Well, he did before the, unpleasantness. I'm sure you know it shook things up at the Abbey for a while. Brother Guy made it clear I wasn't welcome at Kiersau when I arrived, so yes. For what it's worth, you're still welcome in Tassing. Anyway, Matthew's prior now. Still strict, but a bit quieter about it. Matthew's always struck me as quite pious. I don't want to say maybe it's a change for the best, because that's a weird thing to say when someone died because of your investigation into a murder. True, you wouldn't think piety could be uncommon in an abbey, but with Father Curnow. Oh, are you in with the peasants, Endris? Well, of course. Curnow has been running them into the ground. On top of that, we can't even use the forest anymore. None of us used to be able, or any of us used to be able to go fishing in there. Not anymore. How far are you going to take this? Well, I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not leading the thing. But I trust in Otto, and the peasants do too. He's a good man. The whole town knows it, even Leanheart, though he wouldn't admit it. Say, Andreas, how's the married life been treating you? After you left here to return to Nuremberg, I assume you married that girl of yours, Sabine? I did. Marriage is a legal requirement for becoming a recognized master craftsman, which is fucking buck wild. Ah, yes, of course. These obligations seldom reach a small town like ours. I imagine it would apply to me as well, if I got far enough. I hope the married life has treated you well. I still have not found anyone. I fear it's never going to happen. Really? Not a single person has caught your eye. Just be playful about it. Like, hey, like, you got any crushes? Who you into, buddy? Because there's no reason being pessimistic. Well, when I was in Innsbruck a few years ago, I saw a real pretty girl at the market, selling painted pots. I'm a real pothead, you know. I think about her sometimes. Maybe more as Christian. Whoa, whoa, buddy. TMI. Hold on, you need to go back to Innsbruck and find that pretty girl. I can tell you now, Andrus, it's probably not worth the effort. Dear Lord, at least let him at least let him try. Like, be like, hey, you know, maybe talk to her. See what's up. Dear Lord. Rather than just being, hey, you know, she may be pretty, but she's probably just, you know, rotten inside. That's how it usually works. Like, what the fuck? God. Oh. How many weeks is travel to have a chat, though? You know? I mean, small town tassing, like, there's hardly anyone's not married here. He needs to, it's worth it. He can at least spend a couple nights in Innsbruck, you know, do some speed dating. It literally might not be worth it. I mean, he could get some painted pots out of the deal, if nothing else. You know, spruce the place up. What, really? You're older than me and not married. Go find her. It's how it should be. I mean, so I think that I think that's the second one. If you're just gonna sit here dreaming about what could be possible, like, that's not helpful. At least go and be like, hey, I like your pots. She's like, I was betrothed at 14 in the Middle Ages. Fuck off, old painter dude. She may be widowed, though. And he's a smith. You know? Got them strong arms. It is the Middle Ages. She may be a widow already. Yeah, life's too short. You seem to feel strongly about this, Andreas. Oh, no. It's about him. Yeah, we were already married. He had a girl that caught his eye last time he was there. But it sounds foolish. Juvenile, you might say. I may not have found true love, but that doesn't mean you can't. Yeah, Smith, go for it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking too, Odious. It's like, you know, it might be good, you know, get into a new town, sell some shit, buy some pot. You know, who knows? As long as you're not like a creep and like she gives you like vibes that she's not into you, then you're good. Yeah. Are you not happy with your life, Andreas? I'm not, but this isn't about me. It's about you. Well, if I ever have the chance to get back to Innsbruck, maybe I will. Yeah. There you go. He's got a little bit of pep in his step now. That's something to look forward to, after all. See, Hay seems like a real, like someone who needed like a little bit of encouragement. Be like, hey, yeah, if you want to try making, making yourself happy and this lady happy, why not try? What's the worst that could happen? It's whatever happens is not going to be worse than you just sitting here thinking about it. What could happen? I thank you, Andreas. You're a man of inspiration. Usually people say that with disgust, so thank you. A pleasure. Until later, Andres. Until then. I'm glad I stopped to talk to him. Come on, Casper. Yeah. Is he's still here. He's still alive. Ill Peter. Hello, Ill Peter. Eh. Oh, it's you. The artist from a few years ago. Yes, Andreas Mailer. I'm surprised you remember me. Everyone seems to think my mind is going, but it's still sharp as a nail. Andres makes nails, you know. Good man. Right. Are you staying with my family again? No, I'm staying at the Golden Hand. Ha! Those misers charge us just as much as the pilgrims for a drink, but won't support my son in his cause. That new abbot must have gotten to them. Bastard. Why do you hate the abbot so much? Andreas! Fucking God. I cannot with how dumb we are. How are we this dumb? How? Just nothing soaks into that thick ass skull. Oh. Everything went to shit after Father Matthias died. That man, God rest his soul, never increased taxes. At least it's thick, I guess, you know? We've got the thickness, but maybe not much else. Not the length. Sorry. All right. He might have asked for a tithe in harder winters, but we were happy to help the abbey then. We could take from the forest as we needed. Brother Florian used to help us in our illnesses. Let us follow in the ways of our forefathers. A true Christian, that old abbot. And then Father Grenot promised he would keep everything between the abbey and us peasants the same. And we were foolish enough to believe him. At first, he refused to allow Florian to come down anymore. Taxes got higher. He stopped allowing us to pay in goods and livestock. Now he only takes coin, as though we can come by enough of that in a year to pay our rents alone. The bastard doesn't give a damn about us. Not how Father Matthias did. First one is pure excuse, and I hate that. We do not need to excuse the father or the abbey. I didn't realize how bad the restrictions were for you. Father Grenot's been an ass longer than I thought. Yeah, Peter would like that. You should talk, typo. You should talk to my son. You should help him stop that bastard abbot. I should go. Eh? Right. What an odd way to excuse myself from the conversation. Veronica? Hello, Andreas. Good to see you back in town. Hello, Veronica. How have you been? Oh, you know, pulled every which way. All right, just gonna breeze past that. Mom's been a cow about when I'll give her grandchildren. As if I'm not doing enough work already. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my. We're getting Diving right into that love life tea. Okay. You're married now. It's it's a good idea to set yourself up for the future, Veronica. What is with this being an apologist for all these people? No, you shouldn't rush things. So you shouldn't rush something as important as children. Yeah, right? That's supportive of her and also like, yeah, I think that's right. You're married now seems weird because it's like I haven't seen you in 7 years, and I'm surprised you got married in that time. 7 years is a fucking long time. It's reasonable. Okay, that's what I thought. Like, you know, that's what I keep telling her. Thank God. Okay, I was really hoping that because I want Veronica. Like, her mom is a pain in the ass. Maybe you should talk to her, Andreas. If it comes from someone as successful as you, maybe she'll pay attention. Anyway, I should get back to work. We're all preparing for the festival. I'll leave you to it. Until later, Veronica. See you, Andreas. More utilitarian? That's true. However, there's still like a good 5 years before they become that. Hello. Hello, Ursula. Do you remember me? No, should I? You used to poke me in the foot with a stick to wake me up. I'll have to live to like 50 when they're lucky, right? Yeah. Hmm. I suppose you wouldn't recognize me. I'm not the poor artist your parents boarded. That feels weird. That's a weird flex. No, you were very young when I was last in tassing. I boarded in your parents' house. Just say you used to poke me in the foot with a stick to wake me up. Maybe that would be enough. Yeah. I did? Yeah, I figured. You did. I stayed in the room upstairs. I kind of remember that. I think you told me a story once. Mom and Dad sometimes talk about you. They said you went away for more training. What was that like? Well, I was in Paris. I learned a new oil technique. No, not about the art, Andreas. About your travels. All right, all right. Paris is the liveliest city I've ever been to. The Notre Dame de Paris Cathedral is always being renovated. I was traveling along the Seine one night, and I heard a ghostly wailing out over the water. Okay, I don't want to completely scare this child. I think I scared her before. One night, and I heard a ghost. I'm gonna do that's intrigue. Ghostly, yeah. A ghost. Children loves ghosts. That's kind of what I was thinking too. Yeah, yeah. Care about an old building as a kid? Yeah, I know. I was thinking like I could start describing the city more. Hydrate? Well, all right. Thank you, Odious. I also, as a child, wouldn't know what a cathedral was. Although she might have a better idea. I just think about a huge building. A ghost. That's what I feared, but some fellow travelers told me it was Melusin. She was a fairy princess who married a count on the condition that he never violate her privacy. Oh God, thank you, Odious. One day he hid in her private chamber to observe her while he bathed. What a fucking creep. Rude. Exactly, Ursula. Melusin thought the same thing. She shrieked, turned into a dragon, and flew away, never to return. And on lonely nights, you can hear her wailing over the waters of the Seine. When I get married, I'm never going to let my husband look at me when I'm taking a bath. Andreas, can I ask you something? Of course. Who's this child who keeps following me? Oh no. Did you know the stories about Perchta and the Wild Hunt? A little. I didn't learn about them until I lived here. Why? Are they bad? Oh, fuck. A twofer? Oh, great. Shit. Oh, I missed the clip. Oh, thank you for that. This poor kid. I don't think she's going to make it to Act 3 with that cough. She's asking because they are pagan stories. So everyone can join delivery. Thank you. Oh. Well, my grandpa tells me things about Perchta and spirits and charms. And the old woman, Antilia. She talks about them too. And says all these words I don't understand. She tells me they're part of the old ways or something. So why do you think they're bad? Because the Abbey tells them that. Well, my dad says that I shouldn't listen to any of it. He said it's nonsense and that Father Thomas would be mad. He said he only tolerates it with old people because they're too stuck in their ways. I don't want to get in trouble, but Grandpa says if I don't learn the old ways, they'll just be forgotten. Why are you asking me? I'm afraid if I ask someone else, they'll tell my dad, or worse, Father Thomas. So, are they bad? No, they're not bad. You should learn what you can while you can. I did study occult things in university as Andreas, so I would say that. Or they're not bad, but those stories could get you in trouble. So forget about your past and let the church wash over it with its theology? No! Fucking enjoy time with your grandpa. Really? Yes, it's important for you to carry on the stories and knowledge of your ancestors. Oh, fuck yeah! I'm gonna get another persuasion check. Man, everything's coming up Millhouse. Oh, that makes sense. I'm so glad I told her the story about the oranges now. I felt bad because that story got dark quicker than I thought it would. Get it, Millhouse, right? Thanks, Andreas. And that little girl needs some fun in her life because she's got the cough of an old man. Until later. George. Hello, Andreas. Peter. Hello, Andreas. Gertner. Clara. Hello, Andreas. We're about to sit down to supper. Care to join? It would be my pleasure. Doctor. It's truly a blessing to have everyone back together again, if only briefly. Keep an eye on that boy of yours, Andreas. See that he minds how much he takes. Young boys eat too goddamned much. Truth. As a former young boy, truth. Peter, stop that. Andreas is our guest. Why don't you lead us in grace? Fine. Yeah, you dumb kid, right? I love how he hasn't said anything to this family yet. Lordy, bless us, O Lord, in these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your booty. We pray again for our beloved Christine, gone now these many years. Please help me protect my family in these difficult times. Glad he hasn't changed. There's no way he was going to change. Through Christ, our Lord, amen. Amen, 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 amen. Amen. Oh, Casper, you talked. Good. Master Andreas, why are we the only ones with bread? The Gertners can't afford a lot of bread. They're being polite. Andreas, it's so good to have you at our table again. And with another guest. Is this young man your assistant? Casper, yes, he's my apprentice. Ah, that would explain when I saw him writing that little journal. I remember you did the same thing when you lived here. Could I share my bread with somebody? Give me the pottage. Do you still draw in your journal, Andreas? I've been trying to spend more time on the land. It's hard to keep in touch with Cut's splendor in a city like Nuremberg. Boy's writing out all the gossip. He's got the hot gossip. Like, we're going to look at that. It's going to be like all the dirt in the entire town. Mom said you know a lot about the proper names for birds and trees and things. How nice that you have the time. Never change, Peter. And we toil all day, and that despicable abbot is starving us while he sips on his sacramental fucking wine. Lay off him, Dad. He only just got here. You cheaps. How have the fates been treating you these last few years? Oh. The Lord is testing us with another hard season, I'm afraid. That's one way to say it. Been miserable as shit all around. Ill Peter fucking got away with words. Maybe you should be resting, Grandpa. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna do it sitting up at my own goddamn table. The whole family's been ill, Andreas. Peter, his father, and Ursula with an aug. And me, well, Clara lost a child in childbed a year ago. Now, a tragedy. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you, Andreas. It was some time ago, but, well, such things linger. It was monstrous. Monstrous. Don't think about it. Just keep the conversation going. Don't think about it. You're already thinking about it. Please leave me alone just for a while. All right, just for a while. Weird sounding word of the day. Hierarchical. Is that? That's surely a thing to say. And they're pious. I mean, sure. The Lord doesn't seem to look our way any longer. That's why it's time for us to take matters into our own hands. We're eating, not at the table, do you think? He's right. Please, can we not talk about this now? George here was married while you were away, Andreas. Really? To whom? Maybe to Veronica, the lady at the table who called, ill Peter grandfather. To me, Andreas. Why else do you think here? Why are we so fucking dumb? Did we not have, like, any contextual awareness? What the fuck? Why are we like this, Odious? I wish I knew. Why are we so fucking dumb? Oh, God. Veronica, I just thought you were just visiting. fucking on. Oh my god. That's why her mom is on her about grandchildren. She's married. Of course, you two make a good match. George has been good to me. There aren't many other options in tasking anyway. Sorry, George, that was. Whoa. You don't need that shit at the dinner table. It's been a couple springs, but I'm still not used to being married. What the fuck? Oh, I guess so. If we hadn't have talked to Veronica first, then that question makes more sense. However, we did talk to Veronica first, so asking are any more children is fucking dumb. Congratulations, George. I'm happy for you. Thanks, Andreas. It's been our one blessing in a dark season. With children soon to come, I hope. What? I don't get it. Oh, do you? Oh, forget it, Ursula. What have you been up to with Andreas? Oh, what have you been up to, Andreas? Jeez. Foreign patrons are fussy. I spent a fortune trying to keep my inks wet and canvases dry while traveling. Oh, Nuremberg is miserable. I'm painting a commission, but our patrons are paying to be added, so it's taking ages to finish. Well, I've been so busy with Casper's apprenticeship, I never have any time for myself. That seems a little rude with Casper right here. What should I say? My life seems so far from theirs now. My mind's gone blank. What should I say? Don't leave them waiting. I can't think of anything. Nothing but my miserable little problems. They'll think you rude if you don't say something. Commission, but patrons are paying to be added, so it's taking ages. Both, I don't like the both answers 1 and 2 because they both mention money. If it was just like, ugh, foreign patrons are so fussy, and I was, I'm at my wit's end trying to keep my inks wet and my canvases dry while traveling. Or Nuremberg is miserable. My patrons are making me add them to this very gaudy painting, and it's so bad. Wasn't only Casper wasn't so hard-headed. Where does he learn this shit? I mean, fair enough. He did choose to be our apprentice, so maybe that says a little bit more about him than it does us. What have you been up to? Oh, fuck me. Let's commiserate. Are fussy. I've spent a fortune trying to keep my inks wet and my canvases dry while traveling. Patrons. Talk about patrons. Talk about the rich people and how assholish they are. Oh, pa. I'm not interested in tales of your charmed city life. Thank God, Il Peter. Good one. Ursula, maybe you should excuse yourself and rest. You're sick. But Mom, I'm still hungry. Here, Ursula, you can have mine. It's not fair that nobody else gets any bread besides Master Andreas and me. Goddamn, Casper, thank you so much. Stop. Ursula, give it back to him. Did you poison the bread? Is that why you don't want her to have any? Did you poison that bread? We're about to die. You poisoned that bread. I'm not going to have people in this town saying we can't feed our goddamned guests. Besides, we all have work to get back to, don't we? Good. Man, he's got that real pull yourself up by your bootstraps attitude, huh? Time to get back to it, Andreas. We'll see you and your boy later. My apologies, Peter. We don't mean to overstay our welcome. It's all right, Andreas. He's just in a bad mood. It was lovely to see you again. Yes, thank you for coming, Andreas. Will you be staring for St. John's Eve? I think so. Good. Hopefully we'll see you later. Until then. Man, we charm our way every fucking place we get to. Casper, let's go. Okay, wait. Did I have a thing to do? Speech. Falling on hard times. Supper was, yeah. An unhappy ending to our first day here. Retire for the evening. Problems. No, I have to go to the Abbey tomorrow. That's right. That's the only thing that I have left. Fuck Casper? Is that right? Past the church, right? Drucker. There we go, okay. Amelie. The sin of Saul. The sin of Saul. Master, did you hear that? Falling on hard times, but not good times. Hey. It sounded like someone crying out. I think it's Sister Amelie. She's a mystic. She may be having one of her visions. She is still alive, Odious. Yeah. We can actually talk to her. Sister Amelie, are you all right? The Philistines. This is the hand of God. This hand! It's the hand of God! Come here! Compline. Compline. Sisters, something happening at Compline? It's Compline right now. Yeah, you goddamn moron. No! Darth Vader, no! Sister Amelie. You're the artist, Andreas. You remember me? Yes, you were here when the Baron was killed. You've changed. Hopefully for the better. God knows. Though he reveals and hides at his will, he always knows our inner heart, even if we do not know it ourselves. How convenient. I wish Father Thomas were here. Would you like Casper to go get him? If he could, yes. His house is just around the corner. Casper, run and get Father Thomas. Yes, Master Andreas. Your son? Watch out for the shit slot. You know what? I think we stopped, at the right place to get away from where everything sluices out. My apprentice, Casper Ziegler from Salzburg. He seems eager to please you. He is quite enthusiastic, yes. I have little knowledge of the workings of masters and apprentices. Oh shit, we stepped in the sluice. My world is one of spirit, decoupled from the march of life and death. I see and hear your world turning from this little window, but they are mercifully small glimpses. You chose a difficult life. You know, Andreas, I don't think this was chosen so much, you know? None of this really seemed chosen. You know, like, one doesn't exactly choose to have a priest lock them in a room and be their only confidant and caregiver. Mercifully small, this cell allows me to contemplate mysteries without the noise of the outside world, polluting my thoughts. Your world is the world of normal lives and normal thoughts. It can be difficult to hear the divine, much less make sense of it. I have no will to be part of that world. I strive to have no will at all, but to subordinate myself to the will of God. When my will is His will, He graces me with visions, confusing though they may be. You know, only seeing, the same four walls and kind of being stuck in a place that's not really, doesn't have a lot of room for activities, like, generally the mind wanders. Really, on the inside. Interesting. I mean, but for someone who experiences visions, in this day and age, like, there's what else could she do? She couldn't live a normal life. Live a normal life. Or even attempt that. There was no understanding or help or compassion. Um Best case for her. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's why I didn't feel right choosing or saying chosen a life. But you're right. And I didn't know about the locks on the inside. That's interesting. It must be frustrating. Sympathetic. Although I don't think this is going to work with her. It is a struggle, but it's not frustrating. My visions are gifts from God. I am blessed to receive them. I must have patience, seek counsel in Father Thomas, and accept that not everything will be revealed to me. Sister, what is that hole in the ground? My grave. Oh, you're gonna say that. That seems macabre. I wish there was like oh, yeah, self-driven though maybe not without outside pressure. When people do go into isolation to study. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure because it seemed, especially with the whole like the singular point of contact with the outside world of he is the caregiver, he is the interpreter, he is the person who's, you know, controlling of her well-being, that she would have a little bit less autonomy as well though. Yeah, true. I mean, I think that would be like the ideal, right? Or like the initial principle, right? Of like, hey, this is a place where if you are having visions from God, uncontrollable visions, you could go in here and do that. However, like with everything, it's perverted through human through human means. Um so no matter how noble the intent, yeah, I can see how some places they would not be, especially small towns. Like, the fuck was getting up to in small towns? Milk that vision cow. Don't let it escape. Right? Oh, make some vision cheese. Um, I don't really want to say that seems macabre. I don't want to be shocked by it. I mean, I kind of guessed what it was because it's very grave-like. Sure, that seems macabre. Waiting that sweet release, my friend. I dug it before Father Thomas read me my funeral rites, before I was enclosed here. I dig. Excuse me. I dig a little more in it each day. Most people find it shocking, but this is my devotion, my vocation. Once someone finds their calling, they must answer it fully. Sorry, what? They're going to let her bury herself here? Apparently. Apparently, I'm glad that she didn't hit any bones from somebody else who was cloistered here. I guess her calling in life is to dig her own grave, which, you know, if that's putting a roof over her head, that's fine. What if the calling is wrong? It's never wrong because it's provided by God. I don't think it's that simple. You don't see the fullness of God's plan. Of course, how could we do otherwise? That's a little cop-outy. Was a calling to the cloistered life not enough? Maybe I should ask her to help me dig up that one grave in the Abbey. She's obviously really good at it. Locked in a room, I think she already dug her own grave. You know, sometimes you gotta take the metaphor just one extra step and make it not a metaphor. Oh, goodness. Someone finds their calling, they must answer it fully. God, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. We were just talking about how unfulfilling our life was. Working as we are in paint. That it's not just pure artistry. And that would be answering our calling to the fullest. What if the calling is wrong? I'm just going to go with that. Screw it. What if the calling is wrong? I wish I could give a helpful answer, but I don't know. I felt this was my calling even before I could admit it to myself. Is your calling in question, Andreas? Is your life? Both, I think. I've lost my love. My love for art, love for family, love for anything. The last 7 years have been hard. It was all too much for me. Don't lose hope, Andreas. The human heart is no small thing. It can hold so much. It holds blood, holds a fucking lot of blood. Music? You coming in? Wow, music, okay. Andreas, thank you for sending Casper. She asked for you. Are you alright, Sister Amelie? My dude, that is depression. Yeah. Yes, Father, I may have had another vision. I remember little of it. Master Mailer and his apprentice heard nothing specific. That is unfortunate, but I'm glad you are alright. Andreas, Casper, could you excuse us? We appreciate your help, but I must tend to her now in the church. Of course, Father. Good evening. God bless you both. Master Andreas, I'm confused. What did that all mean? I'm not sure, but the last time I heard Sister Amelie have a vision, it was just before the Baron was murdered. But do you think... could Sister Amelie be receiving warnings? No, that's too simple an explanation. There are layers and layers to divine messages. No, revelation with real power or prophecy could be understood plainly. That's a lot of P's in one sentence. The meaning must be hidden or implied. Sounds complicated. Come, Casper, let's retire for the evening. This complication bores me. Meadow? Yeah, meadow. Meadow. Golden hand. Banana. What's this? This room is sparse compared to what I'm used to. Yeah, you're in a small town. What the fuck? Go to bed. It's getting late. I should get some rest. Go to sleep. If only it was that fucking easy. Just hit a button. I'm going to sleep. Beep. I think those blankets are for getting underneath you two. Oh well. Prime. Meet Illuminata at the library. Who's dead? Oh, did you drop this, Casper? No, I don't think so, Master. Bum bum bum. Dolph, welcome in. Happy Taco Tuesday Eve. How are you doing? How are you feeling? How's that ear? Y'all, you aren't already doing it. Please give the wonderful Delphinus a follow. They are absolutely wonderful and play incredible indie horror games and are just a ton of fun. Their streams are amazing. You're not 100%. There may have been... Oh, no! Delph, I'm so sorry. Oh, fuck. You know, if you got some hugs or a heart, please. Heart? Hearts. Please, put them in the chat. I'm so sorry to hear that, Delph. Did that do it? That did do it. Okay, button worked. I'm so sorry. I hope that... fingers crossed that it ends up not being that. Have heart. Have heart. Heart get. Heart get, my friend. I'm so sorry. I hope you can fucking get whatever's going on with that. I hope that goes away soon. Because that fucking sucked. I'm sorry. Could do something, but... Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Fucking insurance. Again, comes down to that with good healthcare, right? Or with basic healthcare. God. I'm so sorry. That fucking sucks. I hope that we can be a little bit of a distraction for you tonight. We are in the midst of some... We're back in town. Best case. Yeah, yeah. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that, Delph. I hope you get back to 100% soon. And I hope... Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We'll do it. Well, yeah. I got it. Dance Monkey, you got it. That script looks beautiful, Master Andreas. Oops, got to click back in. God damn it. God damn it, game. Did you write that? You were warned. Bum, 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 bum. Warned. What does that mean? Warned about what? It has to do with the murder that happened last time I was here. Why? Let's tell Casper everything. Casper's either going to watch us be murdered or get murdered. How? I thought they caught the murderer. Yes. But it's complicated. Let's just head up to the library, Casper. Background input? I know, right? It sucks. Casper is smarter than us. Yes. 100%. Oh. All right, Master. Although, I mean, he did choose to become our assistant, so that's kind of a knock against him. He saw us and was like, "Yeah, I want to learn from that person." You're a good kid. Become what we aren't. Exactly. Read the room. You know, that's something that we decided never to learn. Schlau. Another pet for the kitty. There ya go. That's a good one. Fucking good cat, man. 10 out of 10. 20 out of 10. Well, I could pet that rabbit. Scarcity of masters. That's true. That's true. Maybe maybe there wasn't any. Maybe the other options were worse than us. I didn't consider that. Yeah, pet the kitty. Fuck you, guy. Every time I see that, this sectioning, I think that that's closed, and I'm gonna wham my face right into it. Rudiger, Andreas. Oh, it's wonderful to see you again. How have things been for you in Nuremberg? I've actually been in Paris recently. This game would be 1,000% better with a thick Scottish accent, right? Oh. Nuremberg is the same as it always is. That's anything, though, really. That's true. That's true. Ah, well, it's good to see you in any case. Forgive me for asking, but how did you find the music in Paris? Beautiful. Motets and chansons were quite popular. I think you'd quite like it. Game, come on. Quite and quite, 2 sentences apart? Yeah, I believe I would. Thank you. Perhaps if God blesses us, we may see some of those compositions before long. I love our music, of course, but I'm interested in what is being created across Christendom. I suppose you came to pay your respects to Brother Piero. I'm so sorry, Andreas. He was a wonderful man and a faithful servant of Christ. That he was. He was my friend and teacher. Yeah. Well, despite the occasion, it is good to see you again. God bless you, Andreas. Thank you. I sneeze a lot. Matthew. God bless you, Andreas. Oh, okay, cool. See you then. Peace. Oh, I can't go to the St. Christie. Goddamn. Let's go to the Old Bailey. My lord, Brother Adoc, you are still here. Still puttering around. Well, who is this? It's Andreas, Brother Adoc. Andreas Mailer. Oh. Oh, Andreas, the fine young artist from Nuremberg. Not quite so young anymore, brother. You flatter me. Your art flattered my writing. Yours and Brother Piero's both. God rest his soul. It is a blessing to work with talents such as yours and Piero's. And Gabriel and Rupert and Sister Michaela, when the nuns helped us with our labors. So many years of toil. They are all gone now. I pray they are all at rest with the Lord. Soon I will be gone. Then Brother Guy and all that remain, all that will remain of us are our books. I missed that one word, that one important word that made the rest of the sentence make sense. But enough of that. How have you been, Andreas? God has blessed me with good fortune. I have been well, thank you. Successful in body, if not spirit. Yeah, shoot the shit with Brother Adoc, yeah. Please let Guy go first, really? Yeah, right. Anyone, yeah. I'm sorry, Andreas. The dreams of youth often do not survive the march of years. Fucking preach, Brother Adoc. But take heart that the Lord is always here for us in times of sorrow. You seem more at ease now than when I was last here. Do I? Maybe so. I have worked in this scriptorium beyond the limits of this body. It pained my joints and strained my brotherly love for Guy. Fucking love, Brother Adoc. The scriptorium took my sight and the use of my hands, but when it closed, it also took the pain from my heart. Yeah, fucking give me that tea, Brother Adoc. The abbot is content to let me serve the Lord through prayer and contemplation, and so it also contents me. I'm sorry, Andres, but I must rest now. Please, Brother Adoc, don't apologize. Fucking rest up, my man. It is good to hear your voice at Curacao again. God bless you. God bless. God bless. God bless you, Brother Adok. Library? Okay, I have to go to the scriptorium to get to the library, right? The scriptorium fell into disrepair quickly after Father Gurneau closed the library. Zedna? Oh, okay. Zedna? Greetings, Master Mailer. Hello, Sister Zedna. You're looking like a real artist now. I'm impressed. You must be living like a lord. Shh, God. A lord who's strapped down with obligations to others. Between my wife and my patrons, I'm miserable. Yeah, everyone's got plenty of tears to shed for you, Andreas. Yes, but overburdened with problems. Got no time for my own art, only that of my patrons. Not particularly. I've had to travel all over for my patrons. It's been difficult with the revolts. Maybe not mention the revolts. Since we do know what the town is planning. Yeah, I mean, I think 2 is the best. The first one just sounds too whiny. Yes. How dreadful. At least you can choose your patrons and do what vocation you please. Bringing down the man! Fuck yeah! We better not let the man know, though. Fucking damn. Why don't you like living at Curacao, sister? Well, you know. Maybe if we could get some tea from the sister, we can use that to help give the townsfolk some ammunition. Really don't want to just get into a fight with her. Because she'll win. I mean, look at her. She's ready to take on God. And there's no reason to talk down, especially to try and talk down to somebody, especially a woman in medieval times. Like, she's got plenty of troubles. Why don't you like living in Curacao? I'm not like you, Andreas. I never chose this life. My family couldn't marry me off to anyone of higher rank, so they donated to the abbey. The amount was substantial enough for the abbey to take me in as a nun. I was forced to take the habit. I loved my life before Curacao. At least you chose your vocation. I was shoved into mine and forgotten. Sounds right, yeah. I mean, that's why we don't fucking... That's why the second option and the third option made no sense whatsoever. Unless we were playing like a pure asshole run. And here you are, muttering as though you aren't the most successful person in Tassing right now. So you flout and disrespect the rest of the sisters, I see. Third option, crossed out. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah, just fucking see where you're privileged and be like, you know what? I'm sorry. Yeah. You're lucky to have the life you do, Andreas Mailer. You men can become whatever you like. Exactly why option number 2 made no fucking sense. Well, I, a woman of noble birth, am forever stuck sitting with the crones and old men. Check your privilege before you wreck yourself. Sorry, that sucked. I've accepted a lot these past years, but I can't ever be as perfect as Illuminata. Still, it's better than it was. It's good. I'm glad to hear that. I should return to my duties. Thank you for speaking with me, Andreas Mailer. Until later, Sister Zedna. Zedina. Fucking, I've been saying her name wrong this whole time. No wonder she's mad at me. To the library. Illuminata. Well, 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 if it isn't the Illuminata. God bless you, Andreas. It has been too long. I keep sneezing. I'm sorry. I know Father Abbot made it clear you were not to return when you left, but we had hoped to hear from you. Yes, my apologies. You're right, of course. Fucking, okay, Andreas is as bad as keeping in touch with people as I am, so... Fucking... I accept being called out. Illuminata, exactly, Odious. It is good to see you again with that forbidden knowledge. It's good to see you again, Mother Illuminata. This is my apprentice, Casper Ziegler from Salzburg. Good day, Mother Illuminata. I just say it's good to see you again. God bless you, Mother Superior. God bless you, young Casper. See? Already, he's blending in so much better than we ever did. Master Mailer. It is good to see you, sister. You as well. I just talked to you outside, but oh well. A lot of fucked up priests, yeah. Oh. Your dad threatened to send you to a nunnery? That would have... That would have gone... a way. Right? God. I'm sorry you have to see it in such a state. It sees very little use these days. What happened? After Baron Rothvogel's murder, we had fewer and fewer wealthy patrons. They were afraid of getting just straight out murdered. The small number that held out lost interest. It's easier to commission new work from the Guild of St. Luke or individual masters in big cities like Nuremberg. 1 second. Let me get that in, Odious. Added term, fuck off. Thank you, Automod, for letting me know. Peace be with you, Sister Raccoon. Father Gernot saw no reason to keep the scriptorium or library open. Most of the books here have been suffering of neglect. Why not open the fucking library to the town? Most people can read in town. Why not? Fucking shithead, Father Gernot. After Mother Cecilia's death, neither I nor Sister Zadina had the time to maintain our inventory. That's terrible. Kirsau was one of the last monastic scriptoria in Bavaria. Piero did say it was going to happen sooner or later. Yeah, first one. As Brother Piero was fond of saying, all things change in time. Sounds like what I said had no difference. And let the peasants in. Right? The joke hurts, but still, yeah. Listen, educated people are trouble. Look at what they're doing with little education they have already. That's true. However, they may not be as pissed off at the Abbey if they had been given access to things. Or they may have just demanded more things. Which, rightly, they should have gotten. Excuse me. Now all that remains are books for sale to interested parties. A task that Father Gernot has entrusted to me. Probably more mad, it's true. And Zendina. And Sister Zendina, of course. Wow, I'm eager to look through your inventory. Master Andreas, maybe you could find a book for little Magdalene. Something that's not in print yet. Excellent idea, Casper. Whoa. Whoop. Okay. Let's go from the top and start our way down. What's this? Albertus Magnus de Annibalis. It's ostensibly a bestiary, but it contains so much more knowledge on a variety of topics. This could inspire an interest in animals and the natural world. Beautiful illustrations as well. Oh, I gotta look at all of them and then make a decision? Oh, fuck me. What's this? Oh, Richard de Bury's Philoblion. It's a text on the collection and preservation of books. Maybe this is where Illuminata and Cecilia learned all their tricks. Certainly a good book for a printer's daughter. I put good print. I was gonna say good print for a booker's daughter, which is not right. Whoa, Jesus, Casper, calm down, boy. A copy of Jacobus de Voragines Golden Legend. You heard a good prick. I mean, it maybe. Maybe I combined print and book. Every good Christian should know the legends of the saints. And the Latin is simple enough that she should be able to read it before too long. Huh? I think these are Latin translations of some of Origen's homilies. It looks like it's partially burned. Probably not a great gift for a young girl. Wait. This is where the book hand. Wait. This is the same book hand as the notes I found when the Baron was murdered. Bum bum ba-dum. Meow. Whoever wrote this is responsible for writing the notes. I need to ask Illuminata about these. The burned book. Oh. Is it going to be Father Grenot? Like, he worked at the scriptorium once, did that? Maybe. Parzival. Perhaps Klaus would not object to this romance, given its emphasis on Christian virtues. The German is a little dated, but I'm sure she'll figure it out with Klaus's help. You know, I don't really feel like giving a young girl romance novels the right look. He has a hell of an eye for details, right? Who knows? Maybe it will inspire her imagination. Can I just buy all the books? Surely I can afford that. Okay. Toasted. Oh. An eye for details, but can't read the room. It does check out, right? Have you decided on any books to purchase? Yes, just one. Okay, if y'all have a preference, let me know. Because I feel like, outside of the lewd joke, right? Like, getting the thing that will inspire her imagination. Yes, just this one. The French one about sex. Please. As an artist, inspiring imagination seems like a good thing. Seems like something that would give us that kind of just the smut today, sister. You know, like that book that I stole from the Abbey and I said you couldn't burn. You know, a book like that. Because this one is the Biblion is very. So the bottom one is the preservation of books. It's very practical. This one, the third one, is romance novel, inspires her imagination. Golden Legend is all about the saints and Christendom and whatnot. And then this one is about animals. So this could give her an interest in learning more about animals. So it's practical, inspire her imagination, inspire her religion, or inspire her interest in animals. Yeah, animals are romance. Yeah. Does it? It does encourage her to learn a trade. Which one has the burn notes though? The burn notes is not here because we looked at one. Or is it here? No, the burned one isn't here because we looked at one at the top floor, two on the right, and then one by the stairs on the second floor, and then one down here. So that one's not listed. I don't think. Unless I'm remembering wrong. But I think it's not listed. Yeah, it does encourage her to learn a trade. Which ones are you all leaning to? Maybe she doesn't want to have a trade in books. It's pretty... Restoration is pretty insane. Yeah, restoration is pretty bad. The Parzival... Yeah. I know. That's why I'm thinking, like... You thinking utility? Yeah. Thinking animals toasted. Okay. The history of binding it. Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. There's so much. Although, this would be in the care... This would be, like, more, I think, related to the care of the book. So, like, maybe vocationally she could work in... Or she could help her dad's business right now, right? Short term. In the repairing and caring of books that he prints. And then later be able to work for another print shop, right? She is the daughter of a booker. Yeah. You could take Illumina's place in the future, right? Knowledge is always useful, 100%. And she does live in a farming town, right? So that's quite a few for animal. I think one for practical. I'm still leaning towards imagination. I know it's not practical, but if you have a good imagination and you foster that, then the horribleness of reality might sting a little bit less. Yeah, I also like that none of us went for the thing that would make her more of a Christian. They are all good which is why this is so difficult. Which why it's so difficult. She's Christian enough, right? Yeah, you know. I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go with the Parzival, and I may have recency bias in this because this is the last thing that we saw. Also, our character is all about that heretical knowledge. It's true. We did study it extensively. I'm gonna do this one. Just see where this goes. A romance, Andreas. I'm a bit surprised. It's for Klaus Drucker's daughter, Magdalene. That's even less appropriate, but not my concern. I hope she enjoys it. Is there anything else you need? Mother Illuminata, what do you know about this book? I was right. That is the 5th book. We did look at 5 books. Yeah. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. This is the first time I've seen it. Where did you find it? I've seen it on one of the lower shelves. think it's in our catalog. Then we went to France and learned French heretical knowledge. It's burned around the edges. Why? How can I find out where it came from? Who wrote it? If it's not in our catalog, I'm afraid I don't know whom you could ask. This like the fucking Clone Wars plot? If it's not in the star charts of the Jedi, then the planet doesn't exist. The fuck, Sister Illuminata? We gotta go Obi-Wan on this? Take me to your clones. If it was a recent edition, the only people who could know are Mother Cecilia and Father Matthias. Those are also priests, so yes. God damn it, Toasted, you're right. Fucking space priests. Right, and I didn't bring any books for summoning. Jedi or monks, yes, you're right. You are right. God, when I was young, up to when I was probably old enough to know better, I wanted to be a Jedi so much. Now that I'm older, I realize how absolutely grueling that life would be, and how unfulfilling it would be. Basically, monkness. And how much I would just absolutely fail out of being a Jedi. You still want to be a Jedi? Fuck it. Nice. Toasted. That makes me feel a lot better. Didn't Sister Illuminata didn't get a piece of paper that we know of. I feel like I didn't bring any books for summoning is a little uncouth. And I wanna plant this seed of this. Starting a Jedi club, you want in? Hell yeah, Delph, join on in. It's about being emotionless. Yeah, you're good. I don't know. I think I turned to the dark side too early, too quickly. I got that quick anger sometimes. Yeah. You guys are Jedi on this planet? Nah, everyone is like this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. The ones in the fine book hand. Brother Adok told me about them. Thank God. Perhaps he knows something about this book. He's been here longer than any of us. Why would the person who wrote the letters have scribed a book in our library? Well, that's the question. Whoever did it is the thread puller. Split in the middle, not completely evil, but not the most innocent either. I mean, doubt if that's the best way to live, right? Huh? Someone who is manipulating people at Curacao and Tassing, pulling at threads to provoke someone into killing the Baron. It's only a matter of time before you'd bail on being a Jedi and swap to bounty hunting. And that is... I mean, like, realistically, there are, like, gonna be dozens, if not hundreds of planets like Dagobah, where you can just, like, hermit out and live your life. I mean, fucking, I'd grade Jedi into being a hermit somewhere so quickly. I thought one of the brothers killed the Baron. He did, but the Baron was lured to the chapter house by someone who knew Curacao and Tassing's secrets. Well, I'm afraid we can't be of any more help to you in determining the book's provenance. However, as it's not in our catalog and it's already damaged, I doubt Father Abbot would mind if you kept it. Can I just donate to them a little bit too? Hey, Mom, how you doing? Welcome. Happy Taco Tuesday Eve. Hope you're doing well. You want a hermit somewhere unless they also had a burrito shop, you know? Fair. Although, I mean, looked like Yodo had some like, you know, small like bite-sized burritos. Maybe they might have been more like taquitos that he was cooking up all the time. Super down for hermit life. Oh, Monday fun day, right? Yeah. God. Oh boy. Swamp rat taquitos, you know, best kind. with, a side of some swamp water. Just chef's kiss. Had seagull problems. He did. And hacky sack problems, if I remember right. Excellent. Thank you. I'm glad someone bothered to save it from the flames. Sister Zedna seemed to skulk off pretty quickly. Sure, it tastes as good as wild rice. Let's go see Brother Adoc real quick. Oh, Brother Adoc. Cemetery. Can I dig up that grave now? I didn't get to do it last time. Whee! Mother Cecilia, 1463 to 1522. The headstone is well made. Her family must have commissioned it. Yeah, she did come from, wealth, I believe. You hear that the root of cattails pretty close to potato when cooked. What the hell? Really? That's wild. Okay. Purple ink, but the hand is unmistakable, right? Another book to give Madeline. Casper and I should head over to the Druckers. Oh, gotcha. I mean, this may not endear me to him so much. Showing up with a with a romance novel for his daughter. Maybe that was a bad idea. Maybe that wasn't the best tact. Whee! Fuck you, brother guy. I wonder why the book is in the library at all, and why it's slightly burned, and not... Like, who saved it to put it there? Was it brother guy? Don't know why he would do it. Why he would have the motive. Oh, there we go. I was like, I don't recognize these people. There's Klaus. Bah. You're back. Good. We're almost ready to sit down to eat. Would you and Casper care to join us? Of course. Thank you, Klaus. Guilt driving him to be... want to be captured, but too much for a coward to say it outright? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Fill daughter's head with nonsense like romance, right? Welcome back, Andreas, Casper. Andreas, these are my friends, Benjamin and Rachel Sommerfeld. They're on their way back to Prague. Good day. Hello, excuse me for not getting up. It's a bit difficult. Of course, I understand. It is nice to meet you both. Hello. Hello. That sounded like a real word, Klaus. She's learning more of them every day. She'll be reading before long. That's a wonderful segue to the gift that I've brought her. Oh? Fuck, okay. A book from the Abbey? Nah. Consider it a small apology. Well, all right. Let's see this small apology. Here you are. Parzival? I'm sure she'll love this. I hope she does. It might make some good bedtime reading until she can read it on her own. Thanks for this. It's a nice thought. We should probably pray before we eat, assuming the Sommerfelds don't mind. Not at all. We're accustomed to being guests in Christian homes. Oh. Thank you for asking, Klaus. All right, I'll lead the prayer then. That's interesting. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your booty. Through Christ our Lord, amen. 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 Klaus, thank you again for letting us stay here. It's been such a long trip. Oh. Is it time? No, I'm fine, I think. Just sore everywhere. Oof. A lot of questions at bedtime. Anyway, we'd hoped to get home weeks ago, but the fighting has made it slow progress from Basil. Has the fighting come close? Is your home in Prague? Yeah, sure. Yes, we run a print shop there. Oh, have you ever been to Bohemia? Oh, some Bohemians. Unfortunately, no. I've been in France for most of the past few years. Wonderful. Unfortunately, we've never made it that far. The standing order against Jews living in the kingdom makes it markedly less appealing. Well, you're all welcome here. Tassing hasn't seen this many artists under one roof in a while. It's amazing to see how far printing has come so quickly. Some of the engravings I've seen are incredible. What have you been working on in Prague? Well, the skills for... Oh, Jesus, not number 3. Dear Lord. Get out of our fucking ass. That head out of our ass, goddamn. It's amazing to see how far printings have come so quickly. Some of the engravings I've seen are incredible. And new techniques, new types, new styles are being developed every year. Benjamin is trying to create a more readable script for Yiddish. We have typefaces for Hebrew, but it would be nice to have something separate for Yiddish. How novel. Yes, it's still a developing typeface, and usually only used in Jewish women's books. I'd like our writing to be more accessible, especially to those who only read Yiddish. Whoa. Here, something like this. There's an alternate universe when Andreas is is the civilian with all his dialogue choices, right? Yeah. Dear Lord, some of these is the villain with these dialogue choices. It's like benign and like you want to just exit a conversation and be as rude a way possible. Like, what the fuck? I'm sure, or I'll be sure to send you some samples when I finish class. Good. I'd like the... Ooh. Yes, I'm fine. Klaus, what are you working on? I need to get ready to sell to travelers as the pass is open. But I've been printing the 12 articles for the town. 12 articles. Thanks to Father Thomas, everyone in town can read, at least well enough to make it through that sheet. That might have worked. Maybe? May not just have posted in chat. One second. Where's that? I want to check that. Who knows? It didn't throw a complete error. Hey, it worked, Odious. It just didn't post the chat. Still fucking not 100% working. Derailed mid-reading. Oh, sweet. Now to just get the rest of it to fucking work. Damn it. It's got a lot of people talking, and a lot are coming over to Otto's way of thinking. Well, you heard him yourself, Andreas. What do you think of what's happening in Tassing? The abbot's always been an ass. What do you expect? Yeah, I'm not going to be, an apologist for the abbey. You're not wrong. Remember what happened to Ottilia's house? The abbot took it away. She lost everything. She works for Father Thomas now. She what? I was as surprised as you are now. We all were. But that was the only charity available to her. Fucking God. That also means you don't have to hit the clip button. That does. Until the bot decides not want to work anymore. But I think it should be fine. At the very least, it shouldn't completely error out if it doesn't work. Sorry, not trying to bring up bad memories. I was just trying to say that things have been hard on the peasants for years. It's just gotten worse lately. If the abbey is in such a bad state, there must be someone the abbot can appeal to for more money. Exactly. Just because the abbot's feeling the squeeze doesn't mean that it's right for them to put it on to everybody else. They're just making everybody else's lives. They're making more people's lives worse than if just the abbot were to take the hit. Who? The Pope? The Duke of Bavaria? The Duke of Bavaria may lend him military aid, but money is unlikely. He could try to sit down with Otto and work something out. Exactly. As lazy as the peasants. God. Lazy Voidbot, more like. Otto's tried to reason with him. The abbot won't listen. Like the food to eat. I've been looking at that apple pie all conversation, but I will eat my pottage first. Be a good boy. We're sympathetic to what's happening here. We saw it all throughout Swabia. Peasants are suffering. It's true, but I worry what will happen in Tassing. Oh. I'm fine. Peasants are no match for the soldiers of the Swabian League. What is the Swabian League? Soldiers of the Swabian nobility, meant to keep peace in the empire. Mercenaries, soldiers for hire, they rally for coin, not for cause. Bastards who think they could crush people for the crime of standing up for themselves. Examples are going to set. I mean, I've been open to the town. So I don't think the first one going to be set. I don't know what words you forgot now. Oh, it's fine. I hate that. It's just the like, wait, what was I trying to say with this? Between autocorrect and typos and whatever, it's just like, I don't remember what I was trying to say. Soldiers for hire. They rally for coin, not cause. We can't speak to their motives, as we tried to stay far from them, but they were intimidating even at a distance. If the peasants aren't careful, Tassing could draw the wrong sort of attention. I know that Otto and the peasants are taking a risk, but I believe Otto will keep things peaceful. Anyway, it's not the Swabian League we have to worry about, but the soldiers of the Duke of Bavaria. Bavaria. The Prince Bishop has the church's authority, but the Duke's lands surround Tassing and Curacao. Time for bread? Oh, shit. Damn, we're dropping some heavy things right before dessert. Klaus, I'm sorry for showing up yesterday without writing. You had every right to be angry. Klaus, I want to apologize for never writing back. I was so caught up in work. You know how it is. I never got around to it. That's a little. sorry for never writing back. What happened here in Tassau at Curacao? Or Tassing in Curacao? Just wanted to forget. Would be a good reason to observe lands for a duke, right? And our abbot, the abbey, is already out of favor with most of the church. So, you know. About writing. You have every right to be angry. I'm going to go with number 1. Validate his feelings, as well as apologize. I've been traveling so much. I missed most of your letters. So much time had passed when I finally heard about Bert and Murray. I'm sorry. Uh, yeah, that kind of came out of fucking nowhere. Ow. Oh. Oh, this is it. This is it. Oh no, I was afraid of this. We can't travel now. This is all my fault. We should have left Basil earlier. I love you, Benjamin, but be quiet. I don't care. I need help. Yes, we need a midwife. Is there one who would accept Rachel? Agnes Steinhauer, she's Tassing's midwife. Dr. Stoltz is an ass. Could you get her? Klaus. Yes, I should get her. Agnes had delivered every child in Tassing as long as I can remember. She would never turn any woman away. Thank you. Thank you. Klaus, you are a mensch. Enough with the thanks. Get me the midwife. Yeah, a little bit of speed, please. Yes. Andreas, you're forgiven. Casper, it was good to have you over, but you both have to leave. Midwife, why not go for a full wife? But thank you, Klaus. Good luck, Rachel. Thank you. I'll need it. I'll go fetch Agnes. Quit telling us you're doing that and go do it. Thank you for joining us, Andreas. Thank you again. Oh, I almost forgot. You should go see the bonfire preparations in town commons. You missed them on your last visit. Klaus! Yeah, right, dude. I'm going. Thank you, Klaus. We'll be going. We can walk and talk. Take care. Oh, being birthed at sexting time. That's something. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Wait, town commons is this way, right? Oh, geez. Everyone seems to be working hard for the bonfire tonight. The commons look festive, decorated like this. Look at all the flowers, Master. The bonfire is huge. How is the fire coming? Those logs work out all right for you, Andrus. Coming along as expected. Nearly finished with it. It's all in place, Otto. Good. All right, everyone. Remember, after the bonfire tonight, we celebrate as usual. We all gather in the woods, and the women will collect herbs as traditional demands. Otto, the abbot has forbidden harvesting in the forest. Something bad's going to happen tonight. Please, for everyone's sake, reconsider your actions. Thank you, Father, but the abbot's order goes against God's law. The forest belongs to all of us, as do all its game, fowl, and fish. He cannot claim ownership over that which the Lord gave us to hold in common. No, I'm sorry, Father. We'll proceed as planned. Tassing has never let anything get in the way of our St. John's customs as long as I can remember. We won't start now. And remember, tomorrow I will show you proof that as sure as the sun turns round the earth, God and our saints are with us. Good day, Andreas. Brother Woshlaw. Hello. You looked upset at Otto's announcement. Is everything all right? Otto is becoming more aggressive in his defiance of the abbot. Father Gurnot will not take this news well. The abbot doesn't like the festivities? Well, who's telling? How could the abbot stop them? He can't exactly chase them all out of the woods himself. Unless the abbot has a polearm up his sleeve, there's no way to stop them. And Father Gurnot is too much a coward. The abbot will take something, right? I feel like this is giving him ideas. Maybe, well, who's telling? He doesn't need to know. Well, who's telling? Otto just announced his plan in the town, in the commons. And Tassing is a small town. Of course the abbot will hear about it. For a point, but why is the abbot so angry about it? Didn't you just hear Father Thomas, Andreas? The abbot declared the woods off limits. Anyway, it's not for me to say. I'm sure the abbot will tell you more. He sent me with an invitation for you to dine with him tonight. I'm sure the father will want to discuss the situation over supper. You're kidding. What does the abbot think he can pry out of me now? Of course I'll attend. Thank you, Brother Warslav. Kidding. Yeah, Why? Why invite us back? I'd watch your tongue around the abbot, Andreas. Will you go or not? Fine, I'll attend. Bug up, right? I know. We were. Does the invitation extend to Casper as well? I'm sorry, Andreas, but Father Abbot has asked you to come to his house alone. You're gonna fucking die. Or the father or Abbot's gonna die. Phew. Yeah. You're safe, Casper. Please tell the Abbot I'll see him this evening. Well, I guess I'll see what all the fuss is about. I'll meet you back at the Golden Hand after dinner, all right? Can I help set up the festival decorations while you're with the abbot? Yes, but be back before sundown, all right? Yes, thank you, Master. I'll see you later. Yeah, right? God. Something bad's about to happen. Meet the abbot for supper. Oh, whoa, shit. We're getting wild. We got buckets on heads. Fuck yeah. This festival slaps. Time for the Vespers, right? These are the Vespers of our discontent. Oh, look at that dude back there. Look at him dance. Fuck yeah, dude. This is awesome. Literally slaps happening. Exactly. But, y'all, I just saw the autosave. I think I'm going to call it for the night. We will see exactly what the abbot has in store for us next time. Let me swap over real quick. Because it's that time again. It sure is. I is a hungry boy. I think I'm going to need to call it right now. But, y'all, thank you so heckin' much for coming by and for hanging out. See everyone off with a quote. You know, I appreciate that. Goblin D's nuts. Wise words past me. Wise words. Oh, the quote bot can do no wrong. It knows what the right way of ending the stream is. I do hope that the abbot is the one who dies out of everybody. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Thank you for taking a little bit of time, as always, out of your day and spending it here with me, because it means a heckin' lot. We don't have a ton of time. We have limited time, right? And y'all choose to spend a little bit here, and that means a lot. Thank y'all. Appreciate you. Y'all wonderful. And whoops. I'm lost in my own stream deck. Dalv is good seeing you. Toasted you as well. Odious, always a pleasure as well. Any lurkers, chatters, y'all wonderful. Let us do something real quick. We're gonna get wild, all right? We're gonna get absolutely wild. And we're gonna go say hi to the absolutely wonderful Coco Confession. Did I spell that? Why did /raid not work? Well, fine. I'll do it in the stupid thing. /raid, you failed me again. Raid. Yeah. What the fuck? Okay, I guess I can't spell. Yo, you wonderful. If you want, please copy one of the messages without the subs or non-subs thing. And let's say hi to Coco. Coco's wonderful. And continuing on her absolutely wild deathless attempt at Darkest Dungeon. She's awesome. And another reminder, or I guess just a good reminder, more PG, more of like an L-Bell stream. Yeah. Y'all, thank you so much. I'm not even on the right scene. Oh my goodness, so much egg in my face. Oh, y'all wonderful. Thank you again for everything. Maybe no Eiffel Towers, maybe not. think L-Bell rules for chats. Oh, I think it's gonna kick me out soon. Y'all great. No, you, Dalf. No, you. Thank y'all for hanging out again. You great. Hope to see you again sometime on Twitch, either here or elsewhere. Because again, you great. Okay, bye. Bye. Bye.